doing? I don't trust you. 3-point turn. About 29k an hour. The rain is just starting. It's the only night I can ride this week. That's the only reason I'm going. Just be careful when the rain starts, it gets a little slick. A bunch of people on the side here. Thank you. A bit windy. Good thing I didn't ride to Richmond tonight. The rain is gonna start, and then it's also windy. 28. So yeah, my cruising speed's usually 28, 30. Let's go into Central Park. This is my usual route, just when I want to get my legs warmed up, running UC. So right now my legs are stiff. It's the beginning of the ride, but I'm really clamping onto the wheel. I want to be doing that. Am I on turbo mode? There we go. Now I can see. Someone was just yelling, "Hey!" Like, okay. Two people camping, having a picnic in the dark. So at least it's better than just one person sitting there. Always be carving. That's what I'm doing. You carve, more confident. Here, well, that's actually not a bad spot. Let's do some testing. There's pylons there actually already. It's interesting. Cool. You gotta just trust the process. Like that turn is a 90-degree turn. Halfway in, if you bail, you bail. But if you hold on to it, you just make it. When I say just make it, it's because my turns aren't good, as you see it. My legs, though, they're so tight, so stiff. Very tentative right now. Like my right foot in a weird position. Just take a little ride in before the rain fully starts. Drops are coming down right now. It's not hard rain yet. Hard rain will be in about an hour or so. Ooh! That rat almost got ran over. I didn't even flinch. Just run right over it. There's no way I could have stopped. It was literally like 2 feet. It darted out from my wheel. If I was a little bit slower, I would have ran over it. Luckily, I just passed it. I find doing the trails really loosens up your feet. Like you're tensing during it, but then when you're done the trail, when you go to the road, it's so much easier. Like you're dealing with all these undulations, these bumps, and whatnot. Once you get to the road, it's like a piece of cake. It's kind of like learning to ride on grass. It's so difficult, so that when you go onto the pavement, it's no problem. Because grass, you have a lot of hidden bumps. At least that guy's prepared a flashlight. bit more people here than I'm used to seeing. I feel the rain is coming down a little harder too. Stop here and assess and see how wet am I getting. Okay, the EC is not bad. Let's just here for a sec. Oh, look at all these ants. Let's do an outer loop. Let's try and ride a little bit more loose on the UC. So like, that's too much. Maybe if I'm more like this. Not right at the edge, but... Let's just see how this feels. That turn was a bit scary. So right now my legs are not hugging the EUC. It totally feels different. It totally feels different. Feels a bit more wobbly. My legs are further out from the pedals right now. But I can stand up more. Let's readjust a bit. It's a bit too far from that. Where did that guy come from? Just came out of the woods. Yeah, so with my legs further out, it felt uncomfortable. So I nudged them in a bit more. We'll just do another outer lap and then we'll see. Or I could go into that parking lot, yeah. Practice my slaloms and whatnot. Pretty steep bump. there's like a hidden car here and a hidden car there. Who leaves their cars here? Maybe making out or something. Let's see if we use this for slalom practice. Cool. Cool. Nope, couldn't make that one. My right turn sucks. Oh, there's a block of wood, that's scary. Let's try again. Slalom practice. Okay, you tilt the wheel. My right turn is so stiff. Yeah, there we go. Really had to bend the right turn. Drop that wood. Oh. Oh. Yeah, hit it. Luckily I was fine. You saw that on camera. What did I hit? Hit the pylon. Scuffed up this a little bit. This popped off. But other than that, not bad. Let's see. Not too bad. Seems like I'm okay. Anything else get hit? That's not. This is fine. I think I hit that there. So I hit this. Let's try that again. That's fine. Let's try and go back. Did I feel anything? Oh, my pads. My pads get hit? No, pads were okay. Let's try that again. Let's try one again. Let's see. Let's go to the slalom again. Run the slalom. Getting used to it. Let's see where we're going. on the grass. Let's see. So I totally lost it there, which is hilarious. So I hit that cone, wiped out. And then those guys started laughing. They were in the car. It didn't look like there was anyone in the car. And then went back, did a couple more rounds, and then they were impressed. They were like, "Oh, that's dope. You know, if at first you don't succeed, try again." I could have just like fallen down and then just like done the walk of shame and left, right? But I wanted to really practice my turns, so you could see me wipe out there. Just this strap came off. I like hit it and then I just wiped that on the side, and then I think I scuffed up this here, this protector. Let's see, is the light okay? Light seems fine. This protector took a good brunt of it, and here too. Yeah, here and here. Right. This is fine. Pads are fine. The rear handle seems okay. Yeah, and on the right here, this other part here, they got scuffed up too. That's why I bought those protectors. Right, they stayed on and protected it. So that's why I always wear protection. Like, I fell, I hit it, and then the EUC went like this. I think I fell on my back. Yeah, because you see here, this got scuffed. This a little bit here. But other than that, I didn't feel anything when I fell on my butt or anything, because I have padded shorts. And I'm also wearing a motorcycle jacket with armor. It has CE1 level pads in the elbows and the back, and I think in the, where else? I don't think I have any shoulders. There is some shoulders. But yeah, those CE1 level pads, and I also added CE level 2 as well. So I actually have double the pads in my elbow and my shoulder, just CE2 in the back. But yeah, like, I was really not turning very well. As you can see, I cut the cone there. But yeah, this thing is a tank, right? It is a Sherman. It's not the first time I've fallen off my EUC. It won't be the last. But if you're not wearing any gear, I think I would have hit the back of my head. Because I landed like this, sideways, and then right on my back. I think it was right on my backside mostly. And then I had an outstretched hand. So like, I can feel a little bit of tension in my hands, but luckily I had these on, right? Because you put an outstretched hand as soon as you fall down. I hate that corner there. It's so tight. It should really expand it into the grass, because it's such a sharp turn. Yeah, that you always get humbled. I wasn't feeling confident going around those cones, and I fell down, and then I realized, oh, there's nothing to worry about. You really have to make the EUC follow you, not be dictated by the EUC, especially if it's a 100-pound Sherman S. You got to kind of force your will onto it. Yeah, that was like on the concrete cement. And yeah, other than like just, you know, when you slap your hands, That's all I really feel a little bit. Just warning people. I don't trust people on the sides. It's raining a little bit more. I think we should head back. Got our excitement for today. Doing the cones, hit a cone and wiped out, which is hilarious. Let's go. So the lesson is always gear up, even if you think you're going slow. That was a slow speed crash, and I just would have knocked my head on the back of the cement because I fell down to the back, to the side, just sprawled out on my back. You can't brace for that. People say tuck and roll. You can't tuck and roll when you're falling backwards. Your instinct is you stretch out your hands. That's how you get injuries, like outstretched hand injuries, like in your palms, break your wrists. Because instinctively you just want to brace. It's not that you do it, it just happens. Like you don't do that consciously. It's just your body's natural reaction. So, some people say you can train, when you fall in judo and whatnot, to roll, tuck and roll. But if you're falling backwards, it's hard to tuck and roll that way. Should take a picture here of just the battle scars. So I didn't press that just now, he did. So now we have a light, which is good. Yeah, but thank goodness for these fleximeters. That's what saved my wrists. Like, I can feel that they've been snapped back a little bit, but they're not broken or sprained. You know that feeling when you were a kid and then you tripped and then you just stretched your hands out and they like smack? You know, I have a mild feeling of that. But if I wasn't wearing these, you know, I could have a fractured wrist, road rash, because it scraped at my palm pretty well. I wasn't wearing these, I didn't have these yet, when I crashed in Granville Island due to a curb. And it dislocated my finger. I was wearing ski gloves, which had palm protection, but I guess it was so sudden that it caught my finger and pulled it down. It's raining a little bit harder now, so it's good we head home. Enough excitement for one day. But I find with this Sherman, as soon as it crashes, it just stops. It's not as well balanced as the OG Sherman. OG Sherman is very low slung weight, so if you crash or get knocked off of it, it's gonna keep going. Or it can keep going. This one, it's so top heavy that as soon as you get knocked off, it just falls. The gyroscope effect doesn't seem to overpower just the weight, the top heaviness. It's a little bit windy. So I don't want to ride in the rain, it could be slick. It's starting to come down a little bit more. See, this douche here, he's just not even a full stop. Look how he pulls out in the middle of the street, driving in the middle of the road. That's a douche if I've ever seen one.